welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'm in California. We are on BLM land, and I have been following this Fiat build for a couple of years now, and Cindy is with us at camp, and she's going to give us a tour.
Hi, my name is Cindy, and this is my 2013 Fiat 500, and I have been traveling in her since the summer. I took my very first trip the summer of 2021, and I usually am out for a month or two and then back home to my home in Virginia, and come out as often as I can. I have built her. This is the final build here, and it's a no-build build out of my Lego storage drawers. They stack up perfectly with 5 at the bottom. Or is it 4? I think it's 5. Yeah, 5 at the bottom, and then I come into 3 with a little one of these raised top holders here on the side that holds my bowl and plate and a few other things. And this side actually doesn't have one of those because I just have some other things crammed in there. I keep my water either here or in the driver's side floor because it stays nice and cool, and I can put some things that might need some refrigeration here that really don't need refrigeration because the water keeps nice and cool. This is my cook stove, and I have a small table and chair that I use outside the rig. This is my butane for my stove. Have a tub for whatever one might need a tub for. And my tiny little teapot, which I hope to eventually get a silicone breakdown teapot, because believe it or not, this tiny thing is sometimes a pain to store. And I have this bank. This is all food and cooking things. My coffee cup in here with my coffee. So and then down here on the bottom behind the water are things that I don't need to access very often, like I have a small first aid area, rope, things you just don't need very often, but you don't want to travel without, are on the bottom. And then on the inside, I have another bank that faces towards my bed that has all the inside things I need, like toothbrush, toothpaste, batteries, clothes, trash bags, all kinds of things. I also have a potty in here, if you can believe that. So able to take my alcohol and baby wipe baths inside. I can wash my hair on the outside using this because I have very, very short hair. And I can use my potty in there. This is my potty unit. I have the standard Dollar Tree potty jar that you can hold on to while you're trying to negotiate it. And then if I need to have a sit-down potty, this little potty seat is from Walmart, $7 in the children's department, and it somehow fits magically perfectly inside of my Coleman drink canister that is lined with 3 bags and has a layer of paper towels at the bottom of on the inside, and then underneath my little potty shelf that Jonnie made for me, I keep bags of kitty litter, and I reuse the bags, so I don't have to carry that great big jug, and quite a few bags can fit under there. That's incredible. So I have taken the seats, all but the driver's seat, out of my tiny Fiat, and using a large piece of cardboard from some box I broke down in about, I don't know, 5 attempts, of drawing and cutting and drawing and cutting, I made a cardboard cutout for my bed. And then my friend cut out of a doubled piece of plywood my bed. Now my bed is literally just sitting in here. It's not attached. The head part has some 2x4s that are attached to the bed and that will hold it on the other side of the back seat bracket. Up front, I have some 2x4s on the floor of the bed or the car, and the bed sits on that. But right now I think the bed is actually sitting on some canned goods because the canned goods are a little higher than the 2x4s. So then I put this dense foam on, and I actually have it duct taped around the end, and that's just to protect my car from the wood constantly rubbing on the plastic. But other than that, it all is just in its place. I put 2 little bath mats. They're kind of foamy, another softer layer on top of that dense foam. And then on top of that, believe it or not, my bed is pillows. The bottom pillows are denser foam that I've actually sewn together long ways like this. And then on top of them is a layer of softer foam pillows that are sewed together like this. So this is very squishy. That's the feet end, and this is the head end. It is on a slight angle, but not enough to make you fall down. And it's so nice and cozy. You do have to roll over on top of yourself. You can't just roll over because the total width of the bed is barely 20 inches, but I am comfortable. I use my dashboard up here as for storage. I have my purse, backpack. This is my craft kit. This is a total sum that I allow myself in craft goodies. And I have my shower backpack that has my towel and shower supplies if I'm going into Planet Fitness. I usually put 3 layers of covering on the front. I have, this is the first layer, then I have one of these softer pop out covers, and then I have two of these because this is the slope, and if you're going to get a lot of heat in here, this is where the heat's going to come from. In the evening, or if I need to come in here and use the potty, because I'm coming in directly on my bed, I have this beach towel on top of my sheets for protection, and this is easier to wash than to undo all the sheets because I have them pinned and fastened around the whole mess. So I usually leave this beach towel on at night and sleep on top of that, and it's much easier to wash it than to take all the sheets and mattress pad and everything off and wash all that. Now when I get in here, the first thing I do after sitting is take whatever shoes I might have on, and they go in this bag. And then this bag gets tucked in here so that you're not bringing dirt in your bed area every time you get in.
This is an incredible project. This is that you have thought of everything.
It's because I've been out. This is my 6th trip out. And each trip you're refining down and reducing and making sure that you have what you need is not what you don't need.
And you never stay at hotels?
Never.
Never. And you shower, do you ever shower at like a gym or anything?
Maybe once a month.
Nice.
I can do most of it myself in the car. The baby wipes and the alcohol are right accessible to the potty, to the bed, so I can wipe down every evening, wipe down after I go potty. I have my outdoor cooking with my little butane stove. I have indoor heating elements. I have one of the little plug-in lunch box if I want to heat anything up and you have adverse weather. I also have a little plug-in water heater, coffee cup type thing. Have a plug-in vacuum cleaner, which it does need it now. I find that in this small place, bits of crumbs, and believe it or not, your skin gets everywhere.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Now, do you break your car down when you go home?
No. The only thing I do if I'm moving place to place, my battery unit comes from the driver's seat, and I will open this up and put this sort of around the battery unit so it's not banging up here, and also so it's covered if I park anywhere. The window coverings come out, and these things on the dash kind of get wedged in so that those drawers on the inside don't open. I also can have a tray that I can wedge up there too. And of course it's color coordinated also.
Incredible.
And it will hold those drawers shut. So if you look in the back, you'll see how I have that wedged up.
I'll do it, yeah.
And
Let's take a look at this.
Can be my seating pillow, and I'll put more in here to hold all that up. Keeps these drawers from opening, and this one up here behind Miss Kitty keeps the whole unit from tipping, because this is wedged into the ceiling. And my solar panels slide right behind there. We can look on the other side again if you want, because they're actually out. But they will slide behind this whole unit.
Nice.
I find that the only thing I'm really using my energy for is my phone, because I have a little solar lantern. That's pretty much all the light you need at night.
That's it, yeah. That's what you use at night for light?
This, or if I need more, this flashlight's always here, and it will light up the whole car. I also have my winter pack because I travel cross country in the cold, so I have a regular big coat down because it squishes down. I have a down sleeping bag, 0-degree bag under there. Those are all emergency items that if you're going to be traveling in the cold, you have to carry, even though you may not use them. And I have, you know, gloves, scarf, hat, everything you would need if you got broken down and you say you had to walk somewhere.
So Cindy, without a doubt, this is the most compact. You've got everything. I mean, you have thought of everything.
Well, this is my 6th over a month long trip out. I don't do little short trips. It's usually a month to 2 months long. And every trip you modify somewhat. You realize, I brought this, I don't need this. But I think this is my final rendition. I've got it now. I don't have anything extra. I have clothes down to the minimal. There isn't anything in here that's getting in my way. If something gets in your way in how you're living, you probably don't need it. And I want to share that if you think that you can't do this, look at me. I started out without anything other than my bed, and my first trip was a month long. I traveled from Virginia to Montana to Colorado and back home, and I did it. You can do it too.
Incredible. Thank you, Cindy.